So Cardano has seen a lot of very exciting developments take place over the last couple of weeks. We've seen Cardano surpass 3 million wallet addresses, a number of DEXs launch on their blockchain, and we've seen so many other projects launch that Cardano right now is living up to the hype that it has had over the last couple of years. So today's video, I wanted to take a minute to talk about what is going on with Cardano right now, because we have seen so many new announcements come out from Charles Hoskinson, some criticisms from him, and we've seen so many other new projects launch that I wanted to share it with you guys and talk about Cardano's price as well. So let's jump right in. Right now, the most important thing happening with the overall crypto market, the biggest thing to happen, has been that KPMG Canada recently added Bitcoin and Ethereum to their balance sheet. And while they didn't add Cardano or any other altcoins like Polkadot or Solana, they added the top two cryptocurrencies out there. And this is important because they are a Big Four accounting firm, one of the largest in the world, and seeing a traditional financial institution add cryptocurrency to their balance sheet is something that makes me and many people in the crypto market very bullish, because when you look at what they said, they go on to explain how this is just the beginning for them. They explained how they've just completed an allocation of crypto assets to their corporate treasury. They said this is the first of its kind investment in the asset class for them, and they said moving forward we can expect them to have some big things coming out of this space. They said crypto assets are a maturing asset class, and they're expecting to make more investments into non-fungible tokens, the Metaverse, other DeFi projects, and they said there's so much growth to come in these areas over the next couple of years. So this makes me very bullish about the overall market, seeing, we first saw Tesla and Block and a number of other companies, then MicroStrategy. We've seen some tech companies add crypto to their balance sheets, but now we're starting to see some of the traditional financial institutions add it as well. And I think it's only going to be a snowball effect. We're going to see more and more do this in the future, and this is going to bring billions of dollars into the crypto space. And this is why everyone always says you're still early, because you definitely are still early, because vast majority of institutions don't have exposure to crypto, but now they are finally starting to do it. But now let's talk about what's going on with Cardano, because we have seen a lot of huge announcements come out with Cardano over the last couple of days. The first is going to be, I wanted to quickly interrupt today's video to bring you a word from our brand new channel partner, Dvision Network. Dvision Network is a rapidly growing blockchain-based metaverse which powers the robust and diversified NFT marketplace within its augmented reality. Dvision is based on three primary platform features, which are called NFT Market, Metaspace, and Metacity. And in my opinion, 2022 is the year where we are really going to see Metaverse projects take off, and Dvision Network really ranks as one of the top ones in my opinion, with already over hundreds of thousands of followers across all social media platforms. One exciting feature of Dvision is called Dvision Land, and Dvision Land is the land in their meta cities in which users will be able to rent, advertise, charge an admission fee, conduct business, and customize with NFT items. And in my opinion, this is really transforming the future of the metaverse, and is a great way for people to earn passive income while getting involved in the metaverse. Right now, Dvision has already completed their first two land NFT sales with two metacities, Seoul in New York on Binance Smart Chain, and the other two metacities, Tokyo and London on Polygon. You already can see that they have cross-chain. They're already listing NFTs on multiple different blockchains, and Dvision really seems like a very interesting project. In my opinion, it's definitely worth taking a look at. They're growing exponentially. They have hundreds of thousands of followers. They've already sold out a number of NFT launches, so definitely worth checking out in my opinion. Use the link in the description. Check out Dvision Network today. Let me know your thoughts, and let's get back to the program. Not so great of news, but we have to go over it. And right now, it's that Cardano. If we look at the total holders of ADA, right now, 74% of these holders are in the red. They are losing money. And this is according to data from Into the Block, a blockchain analytics company. What we can see is that 16% of Cardano holders are in the green, making money, in a profit. 74% are in the red. Why this is important is because when we look at the data right now, you would preferably like to see more holders in the profit. But the good news here is that we're seeing such a high percentage of Cardano holders in the red, losing money, that at this point, when the market is already starting to rally back, I'm expecting all of these people who are losing money to not sell anytime soon, because they would have sold, they would have been shaken out when the market had a bit of a correction. All of the weak hands sold during that time. So seeing that Cardano was able to maintain that $1 per coin price, and also see that vast majority of holders are in the red, that to me is actually a good sign, not a bad sign, because even though they're in the red, people have still been holding, and it shows just how strong the Cardano community is. That even though people are losing money, they're not selling it, they're not getting out, they're just holding it long term. And when we look at Cardano's price, this really reflects that. Like we said, we have been holding that $1 per coin target support over the last couple of weeks, and we had not broken below it, even when there was a lot of negative news coming out with the market. Right now, moving forward, what we're going to keep an eye out for is, first of all, this $1.20 per coin resistance. This has been a key level for Cardano over the last couple of months, and seeing that we could break above it on the daily charts is going to be very important for the next couple of weeks for Cardano, and if we do, it should push us very quickly back up to that $1.50 per coin range. It's about 30 or 40% gain from that level. Long term, this is really just very low. Long term, based on all of the on-chain analytics, what's going on with development, and all these new products that are always launching, I think Cardano could very well be an $8 to $10 per coin project long term, especially with all the work they're doing in Africa and all the projects across that entire continent. So we'll talk more about that in a minute, but in terms of short term, keep an eye out on that $1.20 per coin range, and if we see a daily cross above it, then we very well will see $1.50 per coin very, very soon. When we're looking at Cardano, though, in terms of what has been going on as of recently, I want to go over a 42-page report. Not the whole thing, but the 42-page report came out from Kraken, Kraken Intelligence, which is the investment arm of Kraken Exchange. And this 42-page report was titled Cardano, a New Generation in Smart Contract Platform Design. They go on to explain how Cardano was recently launched in 2017, and how at that time there were so many ICOs, so many new projects trying to be hyped up, but from the beginning, Cardano has always maintained the same strategy. They've always said that we're not trying to just build up on hype. Yes, they have a very strong community, but they're not just about hype. Their whole goal is to be a value-driven project that builds the correct infrastructure and necessary infrastructure from the beginning. They don't want to rush something to market and then have to put a bunch of band-aids on it and fix it later on. They want to make sure that their blockchain is safe, secure, functional, efficient, all from the beginning, and work from there. Because we've seen a number of projects in the past and over the last 6 to 12 months do this. They've hyped up their project, like, for example, Solana, which I am very bullish on. But Solana has rushed their development. They have seen so many outages. They've seen a lot of congestion in terms of transactions processing. And this is because they were hyped up. People were very excited about it, so they tried to rush a couple of products to market, and that was a big problem. We have seen all the issues that have happened because of this. Cardano, on the other hand, has not done this. And according to this report from Kraken Intelligence, they say that because of this strategic approach, they think Cardano is going to be around long term and really is differentiated itself as a layer 1 crypto versus all the other competitors out there. Because while the space has been getting more crowded, Cardano has always maintained this vision of being a value-driven project, focusing on solid long-term partnerships with Charles Hoskinson, really leading the way. And also they've always been focused on doing it right the first time, even if it takes a little bit longer. They say, we don't care if it takes a little bit longer to get some of these features rolled out, like smart contracts. They said, look, we want to do it right, and this has already been reflected. For example, like the Alonzo upgrade with smart contracts. It took longer than people expected, longer than people wanted, but as soon as it rolled out, we've already seen a number of projects roll out. One of these projects that recently came out was called Meloot. I might be saying it wrong, but Meloot is holding a seed sale on kick.io, and Meloot is a Cardano based project, and it is trying to reinvent the social commerce world, trying to connect like social media and e-commerce, making it easier for people to shop while on social media. So if you think of like a TikTok or a YouTube or an Instagram, they're trying to combine social media and make it so you can instantly buy items that you see in a video or you see in a TikTok or they're trying to do that. And the important thing not about this company in particular, I don't really care what this company does. The important thing is that we're seeing new projects come out every single day on Cardano. There's more than I could talk about in this video. This is just one that I found interesting. So that's the exciting part. More and more development taking place every single day on Cardano, and that with their smart contracts being rolled out a little later than people wanted, we've seen an explosion in terms of development. Next thing I want to talk about is going to be with Charles Hoskinson. So Charles Hoskinson just came out the other day on Twitter, and he advocated for BitPay to add Cardano as one of their accepted payments. So BitPay is a crypto payment service provider. They currently offer their customers one of 7 cryptos for issuing payments, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, and like 5 other stablecoins. But now they ran a couple of surveys on Twitter, and they'd asked which coin should be added next. So obviously, Charles Hoskinson said they should add Cardano, but seeing that Cardano is on their list of considerations makes me very excited about the future of Cardano, because it's going to make it easier and easier for tens of millions of people to pay with Cardano if they want to moving forward. And this is how you see projects grow. More people get access to it, easier to pay with it, easier to access, the more likely people are going to use it. If something is very difficult to use, the less likely people are going to use it. So this is also very exciting. And then the last thing with Cardano and Charles Hoskinson in particular is with CardStarter and SundaySwap. So recently there's been a whole big lawsuit and a whole big issue with CardStarter and SundaySwap, and Charles Hoskinson came out on Twitter and in a recent YouTube video as well, and he said that the way that they're going about this is not right. So the issue with this is that CardStarter took SundaySwap to court over a disagreement on the number of Sunday tokens to be set aside. And CardStarter and SundaySwap were like working together a little while ago, and really Charles Hoskinson came out and said, look, both of these projects have been great. SundaySwap has been a success, even though it has had some issues in terms of congestion and transactions taking a little bit longer than they originally anticipated. But either way, he says, don't bring all of this up with making it a lawsuit, making it a big deal, wasting people's time and money, when really they should just be focused on the development of projects. There's much easier ways to settle these disagreements, he explained. And I just wanted to point this out because, like, right now we're seeing that all these projects are coming up on Cardano, and even while this is happening, we're still seeing some disagreements happen between projects that are partnering together. We're still seeing this happen. So I wanted to point this out because Charles Hoskinson was basically like, look, why are you bothering wasting time, wasting money going through a lawsuit? Focus on the development of the projects. That's what should be most important, not wasting, millions of dollars on lawsuits that could have been settled very easily. So I just want to point this out, some of the good news, some of the bad news with Cardano. Either way, I'm very bullish on the project long term, and I want to share with you guys what is going on. So let me know your thoughts. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. See ya.